everybody, and a very warm welcome to yet another episode of Vinyl Finds plus The Shrink Must Go. And if you like my channel, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button. It's very much appreciated. In late November, I'll be in Las Vegas to pick up some records. And I got them cheap, and I found a pretty cool record. And of course, I'm trying to get you with me on that journey. I'm trying to film as much as possible. And therefore, I told myself, stop buying records. Just don't do it. You'll be picking up a huge chunk of records in November. Just let it go. Well, that lasted about 2 days because I made a visit to my favorite record store, New Cologne, and then when I was in the record store, I said, okay, Nadine, a challenge. You have 10 euro. What can you buy for 10 euro? So I got in this whole, he has rooms full of Dollarman records. And so I went through these bins and I found some records I was looking for actually, and they were very cheap because as you can see, I got quite a few for 10 bucks. So let's go. Here we have the great Olivia Newton-John with Physical. This was, I think, 2 euro. This was front. This is the back. Great and very thick inner sleeve. The cover, you know, like I said, it's 2 euro. It has a tiny cutout, whatever you want to call it. The record was near mint, so was great. I really love Olivia Newton-John. The 70s recordings she made, and she also made a special with ABBA. So Olivia Newton-John, I think this is a record you should have in your collection. Just my opinion. Rita Colditch, I hope I spelled that correct, with Love Me Again. I think there was 1 euro. Yeah, that's... Yeah, I hope for more, but it's still a very good record. One of my favorite is You, and I like her version of Sweet Inspiration. But it's a very good easy listening record. But yeah, for 1 euro. And let's go. I also got this in the dollar bin, the Four Tops, with Main Street People. This is just a wonderful record. And there's also a song on it which is called, from the movie Chef in Africa, and this is Are You Man Enough? That's on that record. I mean, seriously, the record was good looking, the cover was good looking, so I had to have it. Next in line, the Four Tops Now. That's the front, this is the back. Once again, tremendously cheap. The next one, The Temptations, with All Directions. Yeah, the cover is a little, I don't know if you can see this, but anyway, that was, I think, also 1 euro or 2 euro, I think 1 euro. And it also includes, I think there was one with The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face. I still haven't found my favorite version of that song. If you have any suggestions of a great version of The First Time Ever I Saw Your Face, let me know in the comments. I love that song. And of course it includes Do Your Thing from Isaac Hayes. That was included on the Chef soundtrack. Isaac's version, not The Temptations, but that's a good record to have. It's very, as you can see, it's not thick cardboard or anything like this, but yeah, The Temptations. One of my favorite albums. The cover and the record were a little beaten up, but there's also a tiny hole. I think it was hanging on the wall or was something to mark to get discount. You can see here on the bottom it's damaged, and the back is not the best record in shape, but it includes It includes "Remember What I Told You to Forget," and I think the Tavares did also a version of that song, and it's just beautiful. I love this record. So that were my finds for, all in all, €10. I think that was a good hunt. And you may wonder why I have so many Temptations and Four Tops record, which I bought, is because I'm going to see the Four Tops and the Temptations with two original members live in Düsseldorf on October the 26th. So I can hardly wait for that. And anyway, you really can't go wrong with music from the Temptations and the Four Tops. I even prefer their later stuff, their 70s stuff, more than the Motown stuff. You know, the first album, of course, the Temptations had My Girl and all the Greatest Hit, Can't Get Next to You, and all of these. They were fantastic. But also the 70s material from both of these groups are good. Now, let's get to the unboxing and the shrink must go section. Usually, I'm sorry if that was so loud, usually I'm trying not to buy records from Amazon if I can find it in record stores or somewhere else. But this time I had the opportunity to do that, so I ordered it. And yeah, once again, I hope it's inside what I hope it is, because as you can see, this is quite huge for a record, but it should be a record. Once again, huge box. I'm sorry if it's too loud. Oh, that was good. Because honestly, I was shocked when I lifted that box up to the left and to right. I thought, oh my god, I hope the record's not in there. But they put another box around it, but it's still very shaky. But anyway, they did that. I have seen worse. I have seen records sent from Amazon where they put that in a paper bag. All right. And here it is. Gerry Mulligan's Night Lights. First, I fell in love with the cover, because to me that's art. That's really, I mean, jazz albums are always tremendously good when it comes to cover arts. I love the jazz albums cover arts. And Gerry Mulligan's Night Lights is cool jazz, and it's just perfect for when you are in the nighttime and want to listen to music, or when you're having a long car ride and you're like in the middle of the night. This is just a perfect soundtrack to this, and I can't recommend this record enough. It's just tremendously good. It includes a hype sticker which says Newland, Gerry Mulligan, Night Lights. So let's see. Mastered from the original analog tape transfers, whatever that means, by Kevin Gray at Coherent Audio. Printed and pressed at Palace on 180-gram vinyl. Includes insert with rare photographs and words from Bill Crow. This is the hype sticker, and I must say that they put it in a kind of resealable sleeve. Once again, I hope it's not too loud, which I always like very much. So that has a very soft touch. Okay, this is the front of the cover. I hope you can see that. This is the back. Okay, let's see if we have. Oh my god. I can't believe it. I can't believe that I'll ever see this ever again. It's a poly-lined inner sleeve. A poly-lined inner sleeve on a new record. Wow! And this record looks tremendously clean. This is just wonderful. I can hardly wait to play it. This is the front of the label and this is the back. Nothing very spectacular, but I can't wait to play this record. You can still find originals. I think this album was released 42 times, 63 times, around that. So there's something more inside. So yeah, but I've heard Mike Esposito recommended this record and he said it sounds great. I only heard that album on Spotify, and so if he says it sounds dynamite, I believe him. So this is the insert, front, and this is the back. So once again, if you're looking for a good soundtrack for the nighttime, Gerry Mulligan's Night Lights is the perfect soundtrack for this. And I'm trying to get this somehow as a print to put it on my wall. That's just awesome. And the packaging is great. This resealable thing is a resealable sleeve thing is just great. So once again, that was my short unboxing video, and yeah, just to show you some new records I got. And well, yeah, I see you guys on Wednesday with another episode of Hidden Jewels of Soul and Disco. And at October the 15th at 6 p.m. GMT time, I'm having yet another soul stream with John and Miss Lady Soul. And we can hardly wait for it. It was so much fun the last time. So thanks for watching. Stay safe, stay healthy, listen to good music, whatever that might be, and have a great time. I'll see you next time. Bye.